Hi there, signs of Gemini. This is Kim here to do your next 48-hour reading. Hope you're doing very well today. I hope you're doing extremely well. And if you do end up liking this video, consider hitting that like button. And I would love for you to subscribe and come back and see your other energy updates. Because basically, I mean, we know these energies always are changing. So what you can get from today's reading, hopefully it will help you. And I'm pulling from the Dreams of Gaia first. Dang it. It keeps getting hung. Oh, there it is. It's hung on one specific one. Okay, so this is Dreams of Gaia, and we're going to pull a card to give us a direction for your breakthrough spread. This Nine of Pentacles just happened to be on the bottom of the Vice Versa Tarot deck, or the top of it, from Libra's reading, which reminds me, let's go ahead and clean our space, and we'll neutralize those energies, and then we'll get a little holy wood here, Palo Santo. So this will clean my space. It'll also clean your space too of any kind of energies that need clearing and moving on their way. As long as the shared intent is there, then that action will be taken. Okay. That smells so good. Alright, so yeah, I guess we're ready to start. Opening up to your spirit team, your angels, your spirit guides. Ooh. We have two cards. Oh wow. Okay, so Dreams of Gaia is a deck that gives, I feel like, alternate messages along with the cards that, so like instead of the Tower card, you have the Destiny card, but this is like, because whatever it is, whatever it's talking about is really big. And this is something about understanding what is fated. There is possibly a lot going on in the headspace. So you have because you have the Nine of Swords, so you have all this activity in the headspace. The fingers are on fire, almost saying like, I've got to do something, I got to do something. But then you see here with this knife that the hands can't do anything if they're tied, and it's all tied in to what's going on with the mind, with the thinking, with the thoughts. So I don't know, there's also a little portal here with this Destiny card. There may be something about a portal. We have the King of Water, or something about getting to where you want to go. The Horned God, abundance, material things here on earth too, or Pentacle energy, just earth, strong earth energy. King of Water, though, balancing your emotions, being master over your mood. And let's pull your breakthrough spread now from Vice Versa Tarot, and we'll get into this, because this is kind of interesting. Because this can represent being in a cycle where you feel like you're just having to listen to your thoughts, and instead of anything getting done, and it's more so worry or helplessness feeling. You know what? Let's pull a shadow card for you. Let's see what your shadow has to say. We might get more information in the shadows oracle cards. I got these off of Etsy. Okay, so what is Gemini's shadow trying to say or wanting to say? Nothing? Maybe? Nope. I do have something. I took the easy way out. And on the bottom of the deck, you're not part of my plan. Whew. Wow. Well, all right. So it's either your shadow or somebody else's shadow wanting to say that to you. So if somebody's dealing with a lot of shadow stuff, then maybe it's that person. So, all right, breakthrough spread. Let's have a breakthrough on this thought pattern. Maybe trying to bring it to a more positive, thinking more so on focusing on solutions, more so. What is the pattern, or what is the block that Gemini runs into? What is the block or pattern that Gemini runs into? The Six of Pentacles, and it's just the Six of Pentacles. So, having to, a pattern that has to do with compromise, but it also has to do with helping others here. And balancing the scales, like in those tangible things that we try to get done during the day. Maybe even giving or exchanging gifts. This person's like looking down on their town. Usually signifies some kind of success and compromise. Tell me about the challenge. What is the challenge to the Six of Pentacles? Okay. So you could keep running into a situation where you feel like something's not equal or reciprocal. And if it's a partnership, then there might be a need for like the challenges to move on from whatever this is, or whatever relationship or commitment this is. Because like as you see, the sun is setting on this. It's a metaphor for the sun setting on some kind of partnership. And it might be because things weren't even. It's really hard to tell on this card what they're meaning for the reversal. Like what does that even mean? So I think it might have to do with reciprocity. Tell me about the breakthrough then. Tell me about the breakthrough. That's interesting. So your breakthrough is feeling like, okay, you could have a breakthrough that somebody's really emotionally manipulative, or emotionally tries to manipulate a situation, using whatever this is. It's not a very good connection to the heart space. It might be a breakthrough that you have about a person whose intent is not as kind and compassionate as you thought. This also might be a breakthrough that there are some habits or health or eating or diet, exercise, something that has got to be addressed. Either way, it's being open to receive love. It is something that's kind of fresh. Your power right now is what you've been through. So your power is the Three of Swords, which indicates that you've just actually been, through with an ending, but you're already like, this is an ending. To a relationship normally, and it feels pretty fresh. So it feels like the heart could still be maybe on guard, and your breakthrough might be that your heart is on guard right now. Tell me about the card that represents the outcome for Gemini. Oh, I saw the Page of Cups want to come out, but it didn't. There's the Tower. What is the outcome? Oh my goodness. Wow. These readings have been crazy today. This is the same message that the challenge is giving you, and it goes right up here, that 5th spot. The outcome is the 5th spot. Wow. Wow. So there is a baby sitting behind the Hierophant's chair. This is the mother of fertility, like goddess, the fertility goddess, and wisdom. There's some wisdom too there. Power, wisdom, fertility. There's an apple cut in half with the seeds. Like it's just, I don't know, but it does mean something similar to the end of a commitment. These 3 cards. That's your breakthrough. That's your breakthrough. We'll get clarifying so I can tell you what else I can add to that Hierophant. If it's not love related with you or partnership, then it has to do with some kind of milestone regarding what you need, what a new commitment, possibly towards health. I saw the 6 of Swords wanting to come out. And a hopeful new start, though. A hopeful new love interest or loving beginning is there. The kid holds the key, or the baby is holding the key on the card. This is the intended action. Woo! Go for it if you want it. This is the Ace of Wands, and this is the way you want to see it. So this is about, like I said, some kind of new, and it feels like love or passionate opportunity here. Just having your heart broken or just having ended something. I don't know. They're just saying this is your power right now. Use this as your power. Third-party situation, possibly. All right, so we're going to get clarifying. I have the Knight of Cups on the bottom of that deck. Okay, so Gemini, this is an interesting reading. Tell me more, since I'm curious anyway about this 6 of Pentacles. Tell me more clarify, what does that mean for Gemini? It means no more waiting or feeling like you're having to sacrifice. Focusing here, maybe on your own needs. Eight of Wands in the reverse. If this is not waiting on news, then it's some kind of, it feels like waiting on something to move forward, to speed up. Somebody could have some major patterns with addictions and holding on to vices that maybe aren't good for you. With the Devil card here. Now, it can talk about lying, cheating, stealing too. So that could be kind of like the pattern is that this influence or energy comes into the whole connection. You see what I'm saying? It's a pattern of saying, I'm not waiting for this anymore. Okay, so it's a pattern of getting into something that you end up waiting, knowing that maybe you're done waiting. Tell me about the 4 of Wands in the reverse as the challenge. Well, wow. Soulmate connections. This one's not so hopeful in your eyes. Again, because of always waiting for this news that never comes, or waiting for something, there's something about this that doesn't seem hopeful anymore. It feels like, okay, it might have something to do with somebody not wanting kids, or not having kids. I don't know something about the kids, but this is about soul family, soulmate connections. These connections were made to be in your life at this time. Tell me more about this 6 of Cups. Usually that's making good memories. Yeah. Well, here's a challenge to the challenge. There's decisions to make. There's established connections here, and there's, it feels like wealth or material connections between people, between your soul family connections, but maybe waiting on news a lot for somebody to pay you back, or maybe worried about paying somebody back. Somebody might be worried about paying you back. But the challenge is like to reach out or to help or assist these family connections. Tell me about the breakthrough with the Queen of Cups. Tell me about the breakthrough. Being able to see things clearly. So if this would represent not doing very great as far as healthy wise, taking good care of yourself, putting the things in your body that will, you know, be good for you, then this is your eyes becoming clear or open, or just knowing that there is no confusion. You know exactly, you feel like the breakthrough is that possibly that this person's like very emotionally manipulative. Tell me about the Three of Swords, indicating a loss of some sort as being your power. Yeah. Well, it certainly is. It's saying you don't have to feel guilty to move on from here for something. Success. The Chariot is on the road to some kind of success even after that. This might be indicating travel. Now that something has ended, there'll be some travel or getting back on the road, not feeling so restricted to having to stay in one place, moving around. Tell me about the outcome, Hierophant in the reverse. Empress energy is spending time with Empress energy, or trying to. So someone's losing patience with the Empress energy here, or mother figure. Or this is needing to place more emphasis. There's like a commitment that cannot be achieved because the Empress energy is having trouble taking care of anybody else at this time. They need to focus on themselves. And there is something about running out of time, or not time, but dealing with like running out of patience and choices and consequences here. You feel like these two connection. There's a connection with feeling that somebody's being emotionally manipulative, and the Queen of Cups to get something that they want. And it's something that in a sense is turning a back to a different commitment. But oh, there's always so many other things too. And then you have the Ace of Wands, which is, it's a new day. It's a new day. Wow. You have soulmates to meet. Maybe the challenge is meeting this soulmate, because something wants to come in so that you would be completely devoted to that commitment, that partnership, something more stable and something that would last longer. Oh, wow. You have 4-4, which is a really message in my readings. If I see a 4-4, I will say you're on the right path, especially with the Chariot too. You may have suffered a lot and gone through some losses here, but hold on to what you know. Hold on to what you got. You are some kind of pillar of strength here. So you holding your arms out to the side is what's keeping everything up. And I feel like you know this. And you have hit your own milestones, whatever that doesn't work out. You have succeeded, and you have crossed the finish line. Yeah, okay, so that's what I've got. That's what I got for you guys for your reading. If you need a private reading, you can reach me. My email address is in the description box below. And let's get into your tea leaves and angel number messages. Okay, I have casket, something going out of your life, or the end of a situation. That is that Three of Swords energy. And it usually means that some situation is about to end, so that, of course, something else can come in. Boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Hammock, taking a vacation. There you go, physically or mentally. Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. And I think that gets relieved because of this Eight of Swords in the reverse on the bottom. Okay. Gong, an exciting event. Gong, an exciting event. Watch out for temptation. Yeah, I felt like the Nine of Swords is representing period of ill health or depression, the fly. So take really good care of yourself and your thoughts. Bell, an announcement. There's that. Jug, a lighthearted, carefree time. And an angel number message. And then we will close it out with the angel number message for Geminis. Thanks for joining me, Geminis. Again, thank you. Please subscribe and hit the like button if you liked the reading. 14. I am practical. It says you're open-minded, always up to try something new, yet you are wise enough to stop and think before you jump into things. This pragmatic approach helps ensure your time, attention, and efforts are meaningful. I am practical. And then I have 20. I am harmonious. You relate to others on almost a cosmic level. You are dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds. You have the ability to persuade others to your point of view by using gentle means. I am harmonious with 20. On the bottom, you may be seeing 33, master number 33 a lot because you are expanding. Yes, and that which does not raise to your vibration will fall off the wayside. And that does cause us to overthink sometimes during these times. So it says any positive changes or projects you're considering right now will be well worth your while. Expect your power to manifest and create will be heightened. Master number 33, I am expanding. And that's what I've got for my Gemini. Sending you love and light until next time. Bye, guys.